but put it in that guy's hands.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles push their lead to 6. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-8 ball game. We'll return to the link right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Nico Mejio. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow!
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there. He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Chiefs. First down.
Here's Mahomes. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Great, set.
We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And a nice little run there, gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Hurts now from the gun. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play.
And
And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Good, set. Delta.
Barkley trying this up the gut. They'll cobble together a yard there. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Crowd left Yeti. Good, set. Delta.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Hey, 73. Delta.
They go with Barkley here. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Flushed out of the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. To the air, Mahomes. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Cooper to Gene with the stop. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes now. Throwing the out route complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw, Mahomes. Buying some time left. Brought in close to the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that out.
The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs tie it just before halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Chiefs 16, Eagles.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Rolling out to his left. Now we'll try a deep shot down the left side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they limit the damage just to 3 yards on that game. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. It's another rushing play. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 1st and 10 from the 32.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Back to throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He's loaded another one up. Brought in inside the 20. This is all the way to the 13-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Pacheco. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, that answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate. But it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Barkley. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st down throwing for Hurts. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
45-yard line.
63.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Taking a shot deep here. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Intercepted by the Chiefs. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. In on the South, had that incredible breakout season last year was Zach Bond. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. It's Pacheco again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Yellow. Right side.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Vacates quickly left side. He's making a bid for it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. They'll go. It's Mahomes. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cared. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
They go to Barkley again. Ooh, this is not going to help their cause. Ahead of third down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Straight ahead with Shipley. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Desperation time here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Running in the red zone. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
10 more yards. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
No touch. No touch.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Eagles on 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hey, 73. Good. No touch.
They're going to run with Barkley. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Making that throw in the double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch, a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Good. Nope.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles making a 4-point game here in the 4th. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Mejio with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Looking for Isaiah Pacheco out of the backfield. So 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's a toss to Pacheco. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Yellow.
He's back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. No place has to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles trail by a field goal. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Well, right side, caught by Smith. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Setting up to pass. Dumps it off to his running back. He's on the move past the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Chiefs 24. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Remigio with the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
He's going to keep it this time. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. Took off with it again. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing, and at least keep them moving forward.
And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun snap. It's a give to Hunt. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Offense to the line. Second down. Here he is to throw. Who else? Kelsey's got another. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Screen here for Smith. And he's brought down at the line. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to throw. Buying some time left. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles make the play that should win